There are days where I ponder what actions have led me to these moments. Now, I know as well as anyone else on the internet that 5-minute recipes and hacks are not meant to be taken seriously. However, in order to achieve anything productive today, I do think I need to approach these with the best of intentions and the most charity possible. So, I have 5 that we're going to try today. I am hoping we achieve something very tasty and very easy. So, without further ado, let's begin. So, mocha pot, milk in the base, regular ground coffee, spin the top back on, chocolate in the top, and in theory, a delicious and tasty little mocha to sip and enjoy. Will we achieve that? We will find out. Reserving all judgment and with good faith, let me go grind some coffee and I'll be right back.
I want to give a huge thank you to Trade for sponsoring today's video. Since we're rapidly approaching summer, I feel like it's my job to remind you that cold brew is one of the easiest ways to make coffee, even if you've never brewed anything ever before. And this summer, Trade is making it incredibly easy by teaming up with 15 roasters around the US to source and curate a special cold brew collection, with each coffee specifically selected for cold extraction. Every bag is roasted to order and delivered to your front door on the schedule that works best for you. Additionally, Trade also curates the equipment you'll need, creating a one-stop shop for all of your cold brew needs. But if you're not into cold brewing, they've also got their incredible lineup of curated coffees for every brewing style and roast profile. Anyways, if you've been around this channel for a while, you've probably seen the Hario cold brewer that I'm using right now, as it's one of my favorite easy coffee makers. I'm super excited to share that for a limited time, Trade is giving away a free Hario cold brewer when you sign up for a cold brew subscription at drinktrade.com/MDC. That's drinktrade.com/MDC or the top link in the description. Thank you again to Trade for sponsoring today's video.
Okay, milk in a mocha pot. Oh, this is fine. Regularly scheduled programming, some nicely ground coffee in the top. Coffee in. For our enjoyment today, I have selected some nice semi-sweet chocolate. You know, frankly, I think I was being a little bit pessimistic earlier. There is a non-0% chance that this could be pretty tasty. Now, there are definitely smells happening right now. Smells that I do not normally smell when brewing on a mocha pot. There's liquid approaching. I'm very, very nervous right now. Now, there is a lot of chocolate at the bottom. I guess I will give it... Oh, this has transformed into something truly gruesome here. Let me show you. This is like the barista equivalent to a crime scene. Well, we are off to a start, for sure. Oh, it's so goopy. I'm swirling it as if that is going to make this any better. Oh, I don't like it. Perhaps this is the only convincing you need, that this is a terrible, awful, horrible, no good, very bad idea. Oh, the scorched milk really lingers on the palate, doesn't it? Moving on to our next hack. Coffee into a siphon, screw on the top. Then we're going to charge it with nitro, ideally giving us a nice fluffy texture. This seems both very doable and also in my wheelhouse. So let's give it a try. Important things here is that our base is chilled and also that our coffee is cold. And now we hope and pray and wish and desire. It turns out that nitro-charged iced coffee is delicious and lovely and fluffy and a textural delight. Now, if only someone served this in a cafe. Moving on, delightfully, to hack number 3. Now, this hack hinges on the classic scenario where your Melita filter does not fit in your teapot, in which case you have both pantyhose and a sieve available to create a pour-over device. This seems delightful. I'm frankly very excited to do this. Now, I think they trimmed theirs. I don't actually know where my scissors are right now, so we'll make do. Okay, it's like just an umbilical cord attached to our brewer. See, the problem is there's a lot of elastic in here, and so getting this to kind of sit in the sieve as a filter is a little bit tricky. As one does. Some ground coffee. Oh, I suppose I should get a scale. I'm so sorry. Heaven forbid we do not weigh this. You know, and the elastic just makes it so hard, and it's just hard, you know? I have managed to pile on 15 grams of coffee. So let's brew. This is most definitely some cursed brewer's cup setup. You know, I can't really speak to the safety of brewing with a clothing item. Perhaps I would recommend like a paper towel or something more to mimic a paper filter. But this is not bad. Comparatively to what we have done already, this is not so bad. But let's move on to our next hack. Now, this hack relies on the classic scenario where you don't have a coffee or a spice grinder, but you do have a pepper mill, in which case you can simply pile in your coffee and then end up with a wonderful uniform grind size. Now, I have both burr and blade grinders in the studio right now, but I also have a pepper mill, so let's have at it. She'll just load in our coffee. Perhaps this is what they mean by slow feeding. All right, this is going to take a hot second. I will see you when we're all done. That is about all my wrist can take. So let's look at what we have. Now, is it ground coffee? Yes. Does it appear somewhat uniform? Maybe. And you know what? That isn't even the worst thing I've ever used to grind coffee before. Well, it's not great. Can you grind coffee in a pepper mill? Yes, most assuredly yes. Should you grind coffee in a pepper mill? Yet to be decided. Let's move on to our last hack today. Now, this hack is for those of you who find yourself making coffee but have no access to, let me list them, cups, coupes, mugs, bowls, measuring cups, plates, jugs, any of the like. But you do have a surplus of bananas, in which case you may as well hollow out your banana and fill it with coffee. Perhaps you're also a fan of bananas, in which case this might actually lend some nice banana flavor to your morning beverage. Regardless, let's give it a go. This is our last one. I'm so excited to be done with this. Now, I do unfortunately find myself without any whipped cream. However, I do think we can achieve a nice little latte in our banana. As per instructions, we will remove the top of our banana, and then we will hollow it with a milk frother. are days where I ponder what actions have led me to these moments. My soul can bear this no longer. I am hollowing this out with a spoon. Which, frankly, doing this without breaking the banana skin is shockingly difficult. I'm calling this good enough. I think we can achieve a macchiato in this level of hollowing. This is obscene what has happened on the table in front of me. Some coffee. I don't really know how best to approach this. Cheers. You ever drink from just a really slimy cup? Ooh, the way one's lips pull back over the stringy banana inside with each sip is just truly a unique sensory experience. Once again, we come down to the questions of can you and should you? Can you? Yes. Should you? I'm gonna say a vehement no on this one. This is like drinking a latte from the tentacle of an ancient like slime beast. This is a horrifying experience, and in fact, I will set it over to the side. Okay, guys, I will be so frank with you. I need to go recover from the array of both textural and flavor experiences that I have been subjected to today. So I'll keep it brief. My name is Morgan. You can find me here on YouTube, plus Instagram or TikTok almost every single day. I am your friendly internet barista. I do these things so that ideally you do not have to. I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everyone. And fine, I'll take it. See you next time.